Rachel's going to yell at me in text that I didn't send her VIN and mileage on this Honda Odyssey yet. So this is a 2011 Honda Odyssey. Probably one of the better built vehicles from Honda. If the customers would actually tune these cars up and stay on top of the cooling systems, this is a 300,000 mile vehicle, if not more. And maintenance is the key. If you maintain the vehicle, I mean, this vehicle isn't cheap. In 2011, this is probably every bit of $50,000 peak trim Honda Odyssey. And you want to take care of these vehicles today. They're not building them any better. They're building them worse. Oh, look at this. Penny on the floor. Well, you know right where it's going? Right in his change thing. They're not building them any better. They're building them cheaper, and they're building them to fail faster at your expense. So take care of what you got, and that means early maintenance makes a big difference. So we have no engine codes here, and let's get into ABS and see what the ABS. Let's see what ABS has to tell us. I love this code reader. For the price, it does a good job. Ryan just purchased a new code reader that does all kinds of stuff. So as I suspected, oh, see that? Steering angle sensor neutral position, whatever it is. This just looks like the steering wheel needs a calibration. I was correct on the brake fluid's low because the brake pedal was high and hard. It wasn't feeding, and we got a voltage issue. So, you know, some people don't want to pay for a simple diagnostic or a code pull. There is so much value in that service. It is what it is. I mean, a visual brake inspection. So if this customer is here and said he wanted a free brake check, that's just a road test. And I can't tell you anything past that. And nor would I bring your car in and scan tools up and code readers and pull out test equipment for free. I no longer remove brake drums at no charge on people's vehicles. That is just too labor intense in our part of the world anymore. So if it has a drum brake system, you're past the visual inspection. It's labor time to take them them off and see what's going on, and rightfully so. You just, for what we have to pay to stay in business, and our staff, and the expenses, and you know, franchise fees, so on and so forth, and the cost of doing business. You just can't work for free anymore. So this vehicle here, this is kind of like a start of a diagnostic. I could get a little bit more in depth and pull out my scan tool and verify steering angle sensor, make sure it's not 180 or if it's got an intermittent going on. I can bust out the alternator and battery tester. I'm not doing all that stuff. If the customer pays for that next step, which they should, and it's warranted in this situation. So now I'm going to move on to finishing up my visual inspection and see why the brake light, the brake fluid is low. And that could be just because the friction material is worn out. It could be there's a hydraulic leak someplace else with a friction material problem, but I need to visually look at that a little bit further. This is a 4-wheel disc brake system, I believe, on this, so I don't have to remove any drums to check friction material or wheel cylinders. Thanks for watching. It's always fun here at Meineke.